talk about a little web series called 3 Days of Glory. Hey guys! For months now on all of my social media, on this channel, I've been teasing and talking about a web show that I am a part of called 3 Days of Glory. This is something that's been in the works for a couple of months now, being written, being filmed, etc, etc. But now it's really important that I start mentioning it because we have just started our Indiegogo campaign. Indiegogo is a website like Kickstarter where you start a campaign for your project and you hope it gets funded by people donating. But I would never want you guys to donate to anything that you didn't really understand or you didn't know about, and so I really wanted to delve more into the series and tell you guys about it because I think it's something that you guys are really gonna love. While I am acting in it and I obviously therefore have investment in it getting funded, I would never mention something to you guys that I didn't think that you would love. So let's talk about what the show's about. When you bring it down to its core, this show is about a bunch of cosplayers and how cosplay connects all of them and who they are as people. Now let me just clarify right from the beginning. This series is not a reality show. It is not a cosplay competition show. It's nothing like Heroes of Cosplay or really anything that at least I have ever seen showcasing cosplay. This is a fully scripted series. I am playing a character on the show, not myself, not my cosplayer version of myself, a complete character. This is a show. We are very lucky to be living in a time right now where being a nerd is celebrated. With that said, cosplay is still something that people don't understand, and there are a lot of weird connotations that come with the people that cosplay. So what's really amazing about this series is this is meant to showcase who cosplayers are as people. It's not really about the cosplay. The cosplay is what connects all the characters, but it's about who we are when we're at conventions, when we're in cosplay, when we're out of cosplay, when we're at home on the weekend, when we're sewing, prepping, or when we're out with friends and have nothing to do with conventions. It's a story. These characters are real people and they're meant to really reflect the cosplay community for what it is. It's not some stereotype of what we think cosplayers are or what they look like or what we've seen, and for that I think it's pretty amazing. To tell you guys a little bit more about my role on the show, I play the lovely character Emma, and I don't think I've ever been so in love with the character that I've gotten to play. Emma is a really caring but kind of timid person who is really finding herself through cosplay. She's been doing it for about 2 years and she's found a lot of success in being able to sew and creating really amazing things. She's someone who out of cosplay is very uncomfortable with herself and kind of finding and figuring out who she is, and in cosplay is owning it. Out of cosplay doesn't necessarily have all the confidence that she does when she is in cosplay, and those two things begin to fuel one another. So far from what we've seen her in the series do, she's cosplayed Snow White, which is really amazing because that is my Snow White costume, but it fits her character so beautifully. And I truly think that you guys are gonna instantly fall in love with her the way that I have, and I think most of the rest of the cast has as well. And speaking of the cast, we have some incredible people on this show. Truly, I am so lucky to be working with every one of these people. And the really amazing thing is that almost everyone that is in this cast is also a cosplayer, also happens to be a nerd, also happens to be interested in this world, and so we're all really invested in making this as real as it possibly can be because we're all cosplayers that actually live this life. So now in this process is where you guys come in. No matter how much money we get, we are still making this show, but without certain funds, we're not going to be able to make it as killer as we think it can be. For those of you who have never donated to a campaign before, we have so many perks that you can get for donating $5, for $15, for $50. We really would appreciate any money you can give, even if it's just $1. That is so helpful. Never once in my YouTube career have I ever asked you guys to donate money to anything. I have merch, but I've never forced you guys into buying it because I understand that everybody is at totally different economical situations. But if you do have some money to give to this project, anything you can, it would be so deeply appreciated. And if you are broke and cannot donate to the campaign, that is okay. Please don't stress yourself out. If you can just share the page that maybe someone that does have the proper funding can donate, I would love that. I try and say it as much as possible because I hope you guys know how much I just love and appreciate all of you for supporting me on such a normal basis. And to really instill that and I guess put in a little bit more incentive for donating, I'm going to add my own little giveaway to this. Every one of you that goes over to the campaign and donates and leaves a comment saying that Shut Up Kristen sent you, you can write more than that, but just make sure that that is in there. I am going to enter each and every one of you into a raffle, and at the end of the campaign, I'm going to give away one of my Royals t-shirts. The shirt is unisex and comes in a variety of colors, so when I pick the winner, I will contact you and you can let me know your size and what color you want. So to reiterate, all you have to do is go over and donate. It doesn't matter how much. If you donate $1, you're still entered in this competition, but if you have more than $1 to give, that's appreciated. Donate and leave a comment that somewhere in there says that I sent you. I'm really excited about this project, and I think once you guys see it, you'll really understand why. And again, links to the Indiegogo campaign will be in the bottom bar below. And if you follow the link to the page, you can also find out more about the series, the perks, you can see promo photos, and a couple of extra videos. I love you biddies, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!